I was literally talking to a German friend and he was complaining that people abroad go crazy about Berlin, Munich, Frankfurt, and they don't even talk about the second largest city in Germany, Hamburg. So I came all the way to the city to find out why. And in this video I'm going to share with you 5 things that normally people don't know, and I suspect this will address the question. Before we start, something that drew my attention. In the last 28 days, over 90% of my watch time came from people not subscribing to the channel. So please click subscribe. Let's get started. As you know, I spent 9 years in London, a couple of trips to Amsterdam, and I was actually in Venice for my birthday a few years ago. And I remember I couldn't stop thinking, wow, these places have so many bridges. And then I found out yesterday that Hamburg has 2,500 bridges. That's more than those 3 cities combined. It's just crazy. And not surprising, since practically the whole city is surrounded by water. You will find old bridges, new bridges, and bridges made of steel, stone, and bricks in all sorts of construction types and archaeological styles. So the city has an inspiring way to say, you're welcome to my place. It welcomes each ship with the national anthem of the country it's registered to. For the return journey home, the Hamburg flag is dipped and they raise the international flag symbol for Bon Voyage. The captains in charge of the greetings have more than 150 national anthems to welcome ships from around the world. In fact, the port of Hamburg is almost as big as the whole city of Copenhagen. Copenhagen stretches over 88 square kilometers, and the port of Hamburg alone is 74 square kilometers. Here's a story, and this is quite interesting. Back in the day, some of the ships were transporting meat patties. The residents here are called hamburgers. True story. The name of the sandwich got its name from this German city. If you're American, you're probably saying, no, we invented this. Yeah, you invented the bun and the condiments, but the root, the foundation of all these names is coming from this port, from this city. There's 2 particular places that have been identified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And they justify the decision by saying that the sites were a unique symbol of the rapid international growth of trade in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. There's one particular place which is the world's largest warehouses or collection of warehouses. And this other place claims to be the first office-only district in Europe, and of course it has a collection of different buildings from the early 20th century. I was born in Liverpool but raised in Hamburg. Who said that? So the Beatles started their career here. They played from 1960 to 1962 over 270 shows here in Hamburg. And people from here will tell you that's how they improved their skills, sound and confidence. In fact, John Lennon, I think, said once something like, I was born in Liverpool but raised in Hamburg. So this city has more markets than any other city in Europe. Literally, whatever you want, you can find it here. And they have over 100 markets every week. It's not like, okay, this under here, this under. No, every week you have over 100 markets. Also, Europe's largest open-air market takes place here in Hamburg. By the way, there's also a very, very, very iconic market here, which is the fish market, and it takes place every Sunday. Alright, so if you like this video, I have a bunch of other videos here that you can watch next about traveling. Have a great day.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it? To